Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in this video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a quick little update on the real estate market here in Camden County, New Jersey. If you're new to this channel, my name is David Justice. I'm a licensed realtor in the state of New Jersey with Berkshire Hathaway Cherry Hill. My area of expertise is the South Jersey area, particularly Camden, Burlington, and Gloucester counties. I've helped multiple buyers and sellers, everyone from first-time buyers to real estate developers and investors, and those who just want to buy land. So I created this YouTube channel, one, to give an insight into the New Jersey, particularly the South Jersey area real estate market, as well as document my journey as a real estate agent, investor, and entrepreneur. If this type of content interests you, feel free to subscribe. I really appreciate it. And if you like this video in particular, please consider liking and commenting below. I really do appreciate it. Otherwise, let's get to the video. So if you're in Camden County or thinking about moving to Camden County, the stats I'm about to share will definitely be of interest to you to kind of get a taste of where the market is currently. I know many of you watching are assuming it's a seller's market and it's hot and interest rates are extremely low. Some of this information might be correct, but I want to get very specific and give you guys an update because a lot has changed in the last few weeks. So right here I have my market statistics from the MLS and from some other reports that I generate each and every month, and I wanted to share them with you guys. So for the month of March, since we're going into April, the month of March, there were 823 homes that were listed, and then there were 719 homes that were put into the pending or under contract status, and there were 534 homes that actually closed in the month of March. The median list price was $269,900, and the median sold price was $260,000. The days on the market was about 33 days, so about a month. And according to the statistics, I know you guys are used to homes selling over price, over the list price. According to the statistics for a month of March, the average home sold for about 101% compared to the list price. What that means for you is that if a home is $100,000, you can expect to pay $101,000 or extra $1,000 over that price. So not as bad as when the COVID virus first hit and the market went crazy, but we're still looking at homes selling around asking or a little bit over. Now, as far as those 534 homes, one statistic I really want to go over was the type of financing that is getting closed most. So the top three were cash, conventional, FHA, which you would probably assume, but the order is very important to me. So out of the 534 homes, 259 of them for the most accepted offer, most close type of financing was conventional loans. The next after that is cash, which was 128, and then after that is FHA, which is 110. So for you FHA buyers, you can see out of 500 plus homes, people are still able to get deals closed with FHA loan. After FHA drops down drastically to VA and other different things. So FHA is still accepted financing type, but you can clearly see that sellers right now are preferring conventional and cash offers still. If you financially can do it, I still suggest right now in this competitive market, if you can, go with a conventional loan. Now, I will say on the other side of this, things are getting a little bit more stricter. Lenders are raising interest rates. Appraisals, I've noticed this last month, appraisals are still, a lot of them, most are coming at value or more, but I'm starting to see now where one or two of my transactions where appraisals are starting to coming short, and that is either killing deals or making things difficult where negotiations get opened back up. So one thing I wanted to note is just to give you guys a kind of feel of where interest rates are. They're still pretty good, but they're definitely, the days of getting under 3% are over. And I wanted to kind of share you guys some specific stats to prove this. First, my preferred lender, a buyer can use whatever they want. My preferred lender is Prosperity Home Mortgage. I love them. They do work with most of my buyers if they need help with a lender. And I get 2-3 times a month, interest rate updates on where they currently are for Prosperity. And what I thought was crazy was that I was looking over this, the difference in how it was. So in February 4th, the beginning of February, for a 30-year FHA loan, the interest rate was 3.375%. Not in the twos anymore, but it's still fairly low. By the time we got to the end of February, February 25th, the interest rate was 4%. That's a little over a 0.5% raise in a little less than a month, which is already high. You know, a lot of people are like, whoa. But what's crazier is by the end of March by March 25th, we were at 4.5%. So we raised another 0.5% within a 2-week period. And then by the time we got to April 1st, which was 2 days ago, 30-year FHA, 5.1%. Again, this is one lender, but lenders try to be competitive, so they're all going to be fairly close to each other. And these are also, you know, estimates based off of people with like the best credit. So some people are probably going to have higher interest rates than this. But for you guys that are FHA, you could probably expect to be in the 5% range now. So before I give my conclusion on the current state of the market, I wanted to share some information on the beginning of this year to kind of show you guys how the market is changing in 2022. In February, there were only 550 new listings that came on the market versus in March we had 823. We only had about 426 homes sold in February versus we had 531 units in March. The estimated monthly supply of inventory in February is about 1.3, so that's 1.3 months, versus in March we had 1.6 months. A good healthy market would have like 4 to 6 months. That's pretty balanced. Anything less than 4 months is definitely a seller's market. But you can see in March we've had a lot more new listings come onto the market. So there's two things from all this data that I want to kind of come to my conclusion. If you're a buyer, you're going to have more houses to choose from, probably in going into April and May. But at the same time, interest rates have definitely shot up in a quick amount of time. So your buying power, the amount of house that you can get, probably has just gone down. The 1% interest rate change, even a 0.5% interest change, will cost you thousands of dollars over the 30-year lifetime of a loan, even a 15-year loan. So yes, you have more to choose from, but your budget may have just gone down a little bit. I know you guys probably heard this over the last year or two. You gotta buy now, you gotta buy now. Interest rates are really low. Now my argument is for, if you are planning to buy a house this year, now is the best time because interest rates are only scheduled to go up. The Federal Reserve really dictates where interest rates are going to go, and then the lenders, depending on your credit, income, and stuff, they'll give the better rates to the people who have better credit. But in general, they try to stay around each other. And the Federal Reserve has already been approved to raise rates at least a few more times this year. So if you're thinking about buying or selling this year, if you're a seller, still a good time because a lot of buyers are going to be jumping on it. But you might have more competition. And if you're a buyer, you might have more options, but you definitely sooner than later probably want to buy before rates go even higher than these 4 and 5% interest rate estimates. So that wraps up my market update for here in Camden County, New Jersey. I hope this information was really helpful for you guys, whether you're buying or selling, that you got something out of this, and I hope that the information here will help you in deciding what you want to do during this time of 2022. If you like this video, please like and comment below. If you didn't like it, comment below and tell me what I could do better. I'm really trying to grow this channel. I remember when I was at 15 subscribers and now we're at 220 and some change. And my goal is to hit 1,000 for the end of 2022. So if you like this video, if you like the information I shared, please check some of my other videos out on the channel. And also think about subscribing. I really appreciate it. Otherwise, I hope you have a good rest of your week, a good rest of your April month, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video.